Yo! Yo! Yo, what is up, everyone? Today I am doing a Q&A to celebrate 1,000 subscribers to the channel. Currently we're at like 1,050, which is cool because that's already like almost 10% more than when I hit 1,000, which was just about a week and a half ago. Anyway, you guys asked me some questions, and today I am here to answer those questions. And when I finish answering these questions, if you have any other questions, leave them down below and I will answer them down there. All right, let's break into the questions. How do you keep your hair so beautiful? I get a lot of talk about my hair. And the trick is to get this, shampoo it probably once every 36 hours. So like day and a half. And the real trick is don't use conditioner. Everyone says when your hair gets longer, use conditioner, but I don't use conditioner, and this is what you get. So if you like the hair, maybe conditioner is not for you. Tips for balancing rowing and college. So college is a busy time. Rowing with college is a super busy time. And when you break down the actual time commitment of like studying classes and rowing together, it still even leaves you with some free time. The problem is we as humans, especially as young humans first entering college, we have trouble prioritizing our time correctly. And what usually ends up happening is we try to do everything all at once, and then what we end up lacking is we get no sleep, which I think is lame. And especially if you want to perform throughout your years in college while rowing, you need to get sleep. Yes, there are some people, and you will have some teammates too, that get like 5 hours of sleep a night. But I probably had like maybe a handful of days where I didn't get anything less than 7 hours of sleep throughout all 4 years of rowing. The best thing you can do is manage your time efficiently. So for instance, if you take, let's say you have rowing practice first thing in the morning. So you get up at, 5 o'clock, get up, do the rowing, come back from the rowing. Let's say it's 9 o'clock after the whole get up, go to practice, come back from practice, all that, 9 o'clock. And let's say you've got, 4 to 5 hours of class, which you're not gonna have every day. Some days are gonna be less, some days are gonna be a little bit more. Let's just say like 5 hours of class. We go from 9 a.m., 10, 11, 12, 13, just kidding, 1, 2 p.m. right there. Okay, now that's just saying if you had class straight through, but you're gonna have some breaks in between. It's 2 p.m. and now you've got from 2 p.m. until 9 p.m. 9 p.m. if you went to bed right there, get up at 5 the next day, that's 8 hours of sleep. You have between 2 and 9 to get done homework, studying, free time, like whatever you want. That's 7 hours, a big chunk of time for eating and socializing and things like that. The problem is when we try to study and do homework, you get distracted by everything. Facebook's open in the other window, you got your friend talking next to you, and all of that, those little things add up, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're strapped for time. Where in reality, if you would have just sat down, say, okay, 1 hour, working, studying, 0 distractions, 1 full hour, are you kidding me, an hour? You can get so much done in that hour if you actually make time to do something productive, okay? So limit the distractions. Set some actual time frames to get work done. Don't mess around. You do that, you are still gonna have some free time. And you're gonna be able to manage rowing and school together, no problem. And the next question, when did you start rowing? I started rowing in college. Freshman year was my first time ever rowing. I had heard of it before that, but had never even at one time ever considered doing it. But when I was at my freshman orientation for my first year, some guys from the team were there, basically recruiting for the team, and learned about it there. I hopped on the erg for like a 100-meter row and was going crazy with it. But they're like, oh, you did a really good job. Like, you should totally join the team. And I was like, I did do a good job. I'll try this out. Tried it out, and from there I went for all 4 years of school, and I don't regret a minute of it. Next question is, what is a good strategy for supplementing high school crew with other exercise, like erging or lifting? Okay, so I've talked to a lot of people about weightlifting and rowing, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like for every sport, for every sort of physical activity, everyone thinks that just lifting more weights is going to make you better at that thing. And you know, when it comes to weightlifting, you have to kind of see where you are at physically. If you're a really like super lean, athletic person who hasn't really touched weights before, then weightlifting could be a really good thing for you. But if you're someone who's like, you know, if you're not, you know, if you're kind of chunky, then you might not need weightlifting to help with your rowing. More erging would do the trick. You said erging on there too. Again, it kind of goes back to what I said for the college, managing college and rowing together. I feel like you could do that even better in high school. I mean, I just think back to high school and like, you get home from school, you take a big poopy, and then do like whatever, 40 minutes to an hour of homework maybe, like even with all the AP classes and stuff, like, let's be real, it's not actually a ton of work. And then you have a bunch of leftover time. And you're in the comfort of your own home. You don't have a bunch of college roommates and things like that too to distract you. Yeah, you got, you know, video games and hobbies and things like that. But if you're strict about your time, get the work done when you need to, you'll have extra time to do things like extra erging or weightlifting or whatever you want to do. Again, it's all time management. Next question is, how many times have you watched Pet Detective? Personally, I'd say it's between 25 to 50 times. I don't actually know what that is. Is that a show or a movie? I don't know, but I do have pets, 2 cats. I'm actually allergic to dog hair. It makes my eyes bloodshot red, but for some reason not to cat fur. So, got 2 cats, and they're pretty great. Yeah. Next question is not really for me. It says, I want to know how Neary is doing at her job. Also, are you guys going to find a new taqueria to go to for Taco Tuesdays? So Neary is the nickname for my girlfriend, and she just started working as a 7th, 8th grade science teacher at my old middle school. It's kind of weird how things come back full circle like that. She's doing great. Right, Em? Yeah. We actually are still planning to go to the taqueria that was in Davis, because I work down there 2 days a week, so I can actually pick it up on my way back to SAC. That way we don't have to miss out on our local taqueria. The next question is this one. Read it. Yep. The choice is up to you. That's all I gotta say. Okay, the question that I've gotten quite a bit over the last year since the channel has been around. Your 2K personal best and how to get faster. So my best 2K actually happened my 3rd year rowing, and I actually only tied it my 4th year. I never actually beat it again, but it was 6:11.7. I think it's 0.7 or 0.4. 6:11. So that was my fastest. And for someone of my size, like, you know, I feel like I should have been faster. I think the mental aspect of rowing was something that always, you know, that's always the tough part. But I'm not going to make any excuses saying, oh, you know, I wasn't blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, I think I could have put in more work to make that time faster. I think I could have been a little more mentally tough, but the past is in the past. But it's still, you know, it's still a reasonable time. So I'm not at all like super disappointed with that at all. How to get faster? You probably don't need to weight train more. You probably need to sit your butt down on the erg more or sit on the bike. Okay, so doing aerobic activities that use the quads, you know, with rowing and cycling, they both use the quads in sort of the same way, but really just developing your aerobic base some more. Doing more volume of aerobic exercise isn't gonna wear you out and fatigue you as much as doing like a bunch of weightlifting would. You know, everyone can improve their aerobic capacity, and especially with like a 2K, like that's almost all aerobic like you need to sustain yourself aerobically to get most of that work done. So in order to improve that big chunk, should erg more, should bike more. We're talking like long intervals, something that's low intensity, high duration, that's going to keep your heart going, but again, isn't going to overtrain you, isn't going to break you down if you did it for many, many weeks at a time. Should be something that supplements your regular training routine. Okay, and I think that's all the questions for this video, at least. Again, if you got more questions, let me know down below. I've got another video planned, hopefully coming out at the start of next week. So I want to really thank you guys for all the support that I've gotten on the channel to be over 1,000 subscribers. Like, when you first start a YouTube channel, you're just like, who is gonna watch this stuff? No one's gonna watch this. So to see that it's, over 1,000 like that means the world. So I'm gonna keep making videos for you guys. The reason why I don't make videos as often as I used to is I'm actually working on a training project on the side. I'm trying to come out with a website and weight training specifically designed for tall, skinny guys. So that's kind of what I'm working on. That's why I don't churn out videos like I used to, but I still really enjoy making them, so I'm still going to make them for you guys. Thanks again for your support. Leave your questions down below, and I'll talk to you guys later.